Hello everyone, my name is Lakshmi Narayan. I am from Aero A section of roll number 133. This tech talk of data structure subject is about perfect hashing functions in a single probe retrieving method for static sets. Coming to its introduction, a refinement of hashing which allows retrieval of an item in static stable with a single probe is considered. Given a set of identifiers, two methods are presented for building. In mechanical way, presenting hashing functions, that is, functions transforming the elements of I into unique addresses. The first method, the quotient reduction method, is shown to the complete sense for that ever set 1, the smallest table in which the elements of 1 can be stored and from which they can be retrieved by using a perfect hashing function constructed by this method can be found. However, for non-uniformly distributed sets, this method can give rather spaced tables. The second method, remainder reduction method, is not complete in the above sense, but it seems to give minimal or almost minimal tables for every kind of set. The two techniques are applicable directly to the small sets. Some methods to extend these results to larger sets and are also presented. A rough comparison with ordinary hashing in given which shows that this method can also be conveniently in several practical applications. Keywords and phrases are hashing methods, hash coding, direct addressing, identifier to address transformations, perfect hashing functions, perfect hash coding, reduction, scatter storage, searching. This paper is devoted to a refinement of well-known technique of hashing, which allows retrieval of an item in a static table with a single probe. Let it be given a set of identifiers. If we wish to know whether an identifier belongs to, it is common practice to use an identifier to address function h to store the elements of I in a hash table and then to use the same function h to retrieve with w in the table. In general, several probes are necessary to locate w in the table or to be convinced that w is not there. We have developed direct methods to derive perfect hashing functions for small sets, say with at most 10 to 12 elements, and we have extended our results to larger sets. Coming to the general consideration, usually we are interested functions defined on identifiers. However, because of the representation of characters in the computer memory, we may consider functions on integers without any loss of generality. Let n denote the set 0, 1 to infinity of natural numbers and z the inset of integers for n is a reminder of the integral division of n by m and the congruence relation defined by semicolon n mod m power n. For furthermore, it is in the interval of less than plus 1 which is m is equal to by I plus 1. A perfect hashing function for I is a function such that h is on the injective and m minus 1 for some m power n is the length of the table. A minimal perfect hashing function for I is one of for which m is equals to n. The elements in or are assumed to be ascending order. Thus the set is determined by its first element wi and the ordered set its least difference is 6. Obviously any difference wj to wi can be expressed in terms of differences s. So this is the algorithm in the general consideration method. Coming to the quotient reduction method, the first and perhaps the only previous systematic attempt to construct perfect hashing functions is given. The perfect hashing functions generated by this method are very simple and work well for uniformly distributed sets. For further more results obtained will be used later to develop to more general techniques. Algorithm used in this reduction method is a given set as above. This algorithm obtains the best quotient reduction phase for A. To find the upper bound of n, initializing at the end of the step, the set A will contain all the possible values of n, where we at the end of the step, the set D will contain all the values of A satisfying relative to and finding D and F will accurately update A, and N is taken as large as possible in order to get the smallest table. We conclude this section with three remarks. The programmer has to consider the fact that if 4 greater than Wn and greater than M, W is compared to something outside the table, thus some care has to be taken while allocating the table, or extra comparison between must be introduced. It is possible to consider cut reduction PHFs with one more cut. An algorithm similar to algorithm S is easily devised to get near to optimal function of this new type. All the functions considered in this section are monotonic. Coming to the third remainder reduction method, as we have remarked, the quotient reduction method works well with the set and is uniformly distributed. However, this is not always the case, especially when the elements are derived from identifiers coded in EBCDIC. In fact, the collating sequence for letters and digits contains three large gaps between I and J, R and S, Z and O. Coming to its algorithm as example in this remainder reduction method, given a scramble set, this algorithm finds all the rotation values D corresponding to rotation reduction PHs for a given integer, where the extended set initializes at the end of the steps. V will contain indices corresponding to the sets for which the first condition of theorem A is satisfied, and the compute the set of A contains verify condition. Let D be the set of indices of 5, 6A such that 8 will update V and consecutive differences satisfying no reduction. The set does not have any rotation reduction PHF by N. Initializing be the first element in V, we considered it as no common admissible increment. So going to the step, let T be the element corresponding to the least value of determine V, no rotation value if go condition of theorem A is violated. Finally, we point out that it is not necessary to check the addresses obtained by a perfect hashing function generated by the remainder reduction method, since these addresses always point into well-defined limited intervals. Coming to the segmentation, when the set 1 is very small, the problem of determining whether WE is usually solved by means of linear search. Hashing with perfect hashing function is an improvement over this direct method. However, when we try to extend our results to larger sets, we are faced with two major problems. We can compare the space used by this method and the space required by ordinary hashing. Let us suppose that perfect hashing functions high are all computational remainder reduction PHFs, and that two characters are sufficient to identify an item in its segment. A half-foot vector RCS to record each byte positions of the characters identifying each item in its segment. A half-foot vector RD to record values of D. A full word vector RSH with the following structure for its words. The first 20 bits contain the base 2 of the segment I. The next 6 bits contain the last 6 bits contain a full word vector RM containing the devices A. Let us suppose that folding leaves the segment numbered double to allow the addressing to half foot boundaries in register 4, and that registers 1 and 2 are clear. The piece of coding in figure 3 can be used to compute in register 2. It can be used later to check equality between W and the H element in the table to point out the other information. Coming to its conclusion, a single algorithm which uses an indexed temporary table to perform reduction of operator strength in strongly connected regions is presented. Several extensions including linear function test replacement are discussed. These algorithms should fit well into integrated package of local optimization algorithms, keywords and phrases, compilers, optimization of compiled code, program analysis, operator strength reduction, test replacement strongly are connected region. Thanking you for this slide, and that is the end of the slide.